Oh, my heart, dude. Oh, my heart, dude. You gave yourself every single thing that you wanted as a child. You literally cultivated a space that you would have given anything for as a child. I get the sense that from a young age, you would look to other friends, other peers who had families that were close, that were loving, that they were accepted in, that they felt safe in, that they could express themselves in. Like, you looked at other friends, families like that with this sense of awe, not jealousy. Not jealousy. And that's like this part that makes my heart like, whoa, so emotional, because every single thing that you have gone through, and I'm just seeing this very young self just being like pummeled around by life, and it should have made you so hard. But instead, it was almost like you had this sense to observe what you loved, what you wanted, and you took that, you alchemized it, and then you provided it for yourself. You've created this sense of family. You've built like an entire family system within you. And not only that, but you're giving to others, you're giving to children, your family, the very things that you never got from anybody else, but that you gave to yourself. You learned to nurture yourself. You learned to mother. That one I feel like, whoa. You learned to mother yourself. You learned to parent yourself. There was a time that, yeah, man, you ran from your younger self because, man, they were heavy and needy and just deeply feeling. But instead, man, it was like you had this moment of recognizing exactly who you are, who you were, who you've always been. And it literally like lit up your identity to be so fucking bright, blinding, like the sun, my dude. You poured in the craziest amount of love for yourself, so much that it overflows into cups that you don't even know it's overflowing into. But primarily the family that you have cultivated. Queen of Cups, 933 as I say that. 10 of Cups. You do know who you are. You do know what you have done and who you've become. But I also get this sense though, and I want to say humble, but not in the sense of like, oh, you know, or playing it small is what I want to say. You're not you're not a person that plays that playing small thing, you know, to be cute and like to get attention, you know, like that. It's a manipulative kind of way. You're going to understand what I'm saying if you understand it. You do know who you are. You are in a sense humble where you don't need to let everybody know about it. You don't have to. That is how bright and magnetic and fucking, I don't even have the word for your energy. Because, dude, it is the warmest hug, but it's also like I'm hearing the fiercest word. You are somebody that has, it's like I'm hearing you've built an empire, but not in the sense of ever hurting anybody or stepping on anybody else's toes. You literally took everything that you observed out there in the world that you loved. You even observed the shit that was handed to you. And you just have this way of like alchemizing it and keeping your heart open and keeping yourself as this incredibly loving being, dude. And I know a lot of people really fucked you over in that regard and really took that loving, beautiful, like pure is what I'm hearing energy to use against you, to take from you, because my God, do you overflow in so many capacities, and people were there with just their empty cups, just thinking that they were entitled to it. And you still gave. You still gave. You now do have a very high level of discernment now, where you understand that the very people that are closest to you, the very people that are in your family, the very people that you fight for, that you've built this entire life for, that you've healed for, right? You did it first and foremost for yourself, but again, overflow this for this family. You've got this laser level of discernment of the best people get the best of me. That's not out of wearing masks. That's not out of being cold. That's out of pure authenticity. But those that are for me get all of me. You now know that. Dude, whoever I am speaking to, I've said this a million different times. It is an honor to be in your energy. It is an honor to walk alongside of you. It is an honor to be in this world, because I'm telling you, dude, like when I say this, you fill up cups from your overflow that you are not even aware of. You are such this being of love. And I'm telling you, my dude, I'm telling you, the way that is so magnetic, and I get it. You may have not had reciprocal love before, or people that really could rise up to meet you. I'm telling you now, your level of magnetism and your level of being able to alchemize and attract and build and all of it. 717, as I say that, I would not be surprised if all of the love in the world shows up on your doorstep. An honor.